Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Testimonial Tuesday. I am Chris Buxton with Cruise Planners, and I have the wonderful opportunity today to interview these two amazing ladies who I'm going to get to in just a minute. But before I do that, I want to thank our wonderful sponsor, Awesome Tech. Awesome Tech empowers small to mid-sized businesses with the advanced, accessible cybersecurity solutions, from protecting digital assets to ensuring compliance. They bridge the gap between your business and the digital world securely. Thank you, Awesome Tech, for sponsoring this Testimonial Tuesday. We appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much. So let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get it into a nutshell. This here, right here with me today is, in a nutshell, Cindy and Kristen with KC Beauty Lounge, and we are in KC Beauty Lounge. We are doing this right from KC Beauty Lounge, so you can see all the beauty that is here. It is absolutely incredible. This facility is massively awesome, but we're gonna get into that right now. So, ladies, it's so good to meet you and see you and share this wonderful place that we are in right now. By the way, staff amazing, greeted us, smiling faces. When we did our little walkthrough, everybody was smiling, wanting to talk to us, which was absolutely awesome. Normally I walk into a salon and everybody's like, this one, you walk in and you feel warm. You feel the warmth, you feel the happiness. And I think it's due to you two ladies. I'm not sure of that yet. Don't quote me on that yet, but I think it's because of them. So you ready to get down and get into learning about KC Beauty and what they're all about here at the KC Beauty Lounge? So I'm going to ask Kristen, this first question is for you.
Okay.
In a nutshell, what does your business do and who do you service?
Okay. Well, Chris, in a nutshell,
Please.
KC Beauty Lounge is a full service, 3,000 square foot salon and spa lounge. So we are currently sitting in the hair salon where we have 6 hair stations. We have a full nail salon behind us that can have 8 manicures. We do all the nail services, Gel X, Builder Gel, acrylic, your classic mani-pedi. And then we have 4 gorgeous treatment rooms where we do our sugaring, which is our hair removal for those that don't know, facials, lashes, brows, anything to get you feeling even more handsome or beautiful.
This is not a salon. This is a lounge, like where you
An
can
experience.
Get everything. Yes, an experience. Thank you for saying that. Where you can get everything done. It's not just, oh, I'm just going to get my hair done, or no, I'm just going to get my nails done. You can get a facial here. You can get your nails done here. You can get your hair done here, all in one day if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And
that was very important to Cindy and I, because as women, I'm sure maybe as a man as well, that when you go to the barbershop, can you get a facial there?
Nope.
Not normally, no. So if for women, you got to spend a day getting your hair done. Then you got to spend a day at the nail salon. Then you got, all these different things. We wanted it to be, you could come in on a Saturday morning, start your services, and by the time you walk out, you're ready for that date.
Oh, I love that. I love that. No, I always grew up where you went to one place for hair, one place for nails, one place for facial. I think this is amazing that you can just walk in here and everything is done for you.
Yeah.
By the way, the treatment rooms are awesome. I love the theming of each treatment room. You got the New York room, you got the pink room. What was the
Miami, UCF.
Miami, UCF. Awesome. All of them were fantastic. I think that's fantastic to see how you took the time and attention to not just throw a room together and put white walls. You actually themed each room. So it's an experience, like you said, when you come here, you're enjoying an experience. So tell me, let's start with Cindy. I'm going to have you answer this question, okay? I'm not, you know what? The only reason I'm holding this is so that we can talk about a sum in a minute. But Cindy, tell me about sugaring, because Kristen just messaged it, and I don't think everybody really understands what that is. What is sugaring?
Sugaring is an all-natural hair removal. It's sugar, lemon, and water, which is, of course, all natural. It's used as a paste to remove all hairs from anywhere on your body. And what makes it better than any other hair removal is that when you do it for a certain amount of time, you will find that it lessens and lessens the hair growth. And When it does come back, it comes back much softer. It exfoliates the skin. So when the sugar paste is grabbing, it doesn't grab onto your skin. It grabs.
Okay.
Did I miss anything?
You missed one thing, and I'm gonna ask. Does it hurt?
Well, I would say all hair removal, Chris, hurts more easier. But I've had clients say that they've noticed their hair texture change. Like if you have really kinky or coily hair, that over time it becomes like softer. So the growing
cool.
in is a lot painless.
How long does it last normally? Like if I come and I get my arm done, how long would that?
I would
hair
say
removal?
you would come back to see me in 4 weeks
Okay.
for the first 3 appointments, and then it would be 6 weeks for a
Okay.
couple appointments, to the point where we would get to 8 weeks that you wouldn't have to be coming.
So every 2 months,
Yeah.
I'm coming in, I'm getting sugared, and I'm
Mhm.
walk smooth and
Almost
feeling
all
soft.
summer you could be hairless.
Ooh.
Think of how much time you would save in the bathroom. I mean, obviously you don't shave your arms,
I
but
don't.
like a woman shaving
I
their
should.
legs, if they never have to shave in the shower, cut down on your water bill, your razor bill.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Because as a man, we do get our backs,
Yeah.
done. I have a very hairy back because I'm Italian, so I have a very hairy back, and I will not go get it waxed because of the pain that goes with it. Like it's
Yeah.
not just a small little spot you're getting done; you're getting an entire back
Mhm.
done. So I think doing something like this, first of all, it's going with the grain of the hair, which I think is amazing. I love the science behind this. This is
Yeah.
not just here, I'm throwing wax on your body and I'm ripping it off. There is a
Mhm.
science to what you're doing, and I love it. Cindy, this question is for you.
Okay.
I got to ask her a question before she falls asleep on me. And by the way, that was sugaring in a nutshell. Okay.
Take a sip every time we say nutshell.
Yes, this is a drinking game. So Cindy, here at KC Beauty Lounge, not only can we get sugaring, which Kristen just talked to us about, we can also get a full facial, correct? Tell me about the different processes of the facial.
Okay, so we do facials, and we also do facials for different parts of your body, whether it's your intimate parts or even backs. We do men's backs, female backs, especially in the summertime. We're exposing more of our bodies. We want to make sure our bodies look amazing. The process to a facial, I will let Kristen explain that because she is the licensed esthetician.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and as Cindy was saying, we do offer facials for vajacials for your intimate areas, which is a great thing to pair after you get sugared and you exfoliate that hair, especially if you're prone to ingrowns or any sensitivity. A facial can be very calming and relaxing. Same with your face. So, a facial, you get double cleanse, you get exfoliation, you get a facial massage if we're doing it on your face, if we're doing it on your back, that's also included with that. Sometimes they're included with masks. We have LED treatments. We have light therapy. There's a lot of different customization that you can do with the facial here, but definitely for the men with the backs, even females, as Cindy
huge.
was saying, it's very important. And the other thing that to note with sugaring does exfoliate. So like if you have tattoos, the sugar actually exfoliates to where we've had clients tell us like, wow, my tattoos almost look brand new again. So imagine you have a tattoo on your back,
Right.
you get sugared, remove that hair, and then you can get a facial to really hydrate that skin. I mean, you might as well be walking around shirt backless. I don't know. Backless.
I like that.
Yes.
See,
So.
I'm learning new stuff here because I have family. I don't have tattoos. I have family members that do have tattoos.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that they complain about is their tattoos fading.
Yeah.
And if this can bring a
Gets
little bit,
like dull.
correct.
This brings the life. So imagine that on your face. Your face can kind of feel dull. In the wintertime, we kind of get drier. In the summertime, when you get the sunburns, all that, a facial really can hydrate and bring your skin back. So,
in a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
Okay. Fantastic. So I'm going to go right on to the next one. Let's talk about nails. I've seen some great nail work in this lounge. I mean, I'm a man and I'm going, holy cow, that's amazing. One of your I think she was a hairdresser, I believe, because she was in this room. I don't know, she might not have been. Her nails were exquisite. They were so unique, so different, so cool. And then yours are amazing also. Just the attention to detail. So when you come here, it's not just about, oh, here, I'm going to just file your nails and throw some polish on here and send you out the door. Go into a little bit of detail.
Yeah, I love to say that we have the best nail techs east of the Mississippi River, and they truly are they're artists, you know. If we don't have one that's good at designs. We have all of them that are great at designs, and they really care about the health of your nails, the prep work, the cuticle work. That's very important to us. And we love to take inspiration pictures. I mean, our girls love a challenge. So if anyone's out there that has like some crazy nails that they want to challenge, come on down to KC Beauty Lounge, because we love to do that. So, but I mean, even the most simple, if you are a basic girl that likes a one color, we do that as well. We have men that come in and maybe just get a clear coat to help keep the nail protected. But
absolutely.
Yeah.
So when we talk about KC Beauty Lounge, we're talking about attention to detail. Really. Even, and I'm going to show you another way that they pay attention to detail. When you're here and they offer you a drink, something to drink, most places, first of all, they don't offer you anything. You're just there. But at KC Beauty Lounge, they will actually offer you a wonderful drink, and they'll give you a menu to choose from. And they come up with unique drinks for the time of year. Like right now, they have some for St. Patrick's Day. So
that pot of gold.
Yep, the pot of gold was my favorite, absolutely favorite.
And we have a coffee drink right now that has like a pistachio cold foam with like Lucky Charm marshmallows.
Get out of here.
So yeah, we just want it. It's all about making the experience an elevated experience.
That's exactly where I was going.
Coming to a beauty salon is a luxury. It's somebody making that choice to do that for themselves. We want it from the moment they walk in to be an experience, and they're like, oh, this is worth it, you know?
Well, it's when you come into a salon, it's a very intimate process. You know what I'm saying? You have to really be comfortable. You're allowing someone to touch your body. You're allowing somebody to touch your hair. You're allowing them to work on your nails, and that, you know, people get tense about that. But everybody that I've seen walk in here is always relaxed. They know what they're going to get when they come here. They know they're going to be taken care of. They know that there's going to be attention to detail. They know they're going to get the experience, and they're going to leave here happy. And I think that's awesome. All right, so let's go on to the next thing. Let's talk about, what do you want to talk about, Cindy? Because I know there's something on your mind.
Well,
I can see it.
I know that we've been talking about things that set us apart, right? What sets KC Beauty apart?
Correct.
And talking about the nails, I just want everybody to know we have invested in a ventilation system that is unlike anywhere you're ever going to go. When you walk into KC, you never smell that we do nails. People walk in, first thing they do is see hair. They assume that it stops at that. But as you proceed in, you see our treatment rooms, you see the nail rooms. Again, each station, each pedicure station and each manicure station has its own ventilation system. So while we're keeping our technicians healthy, we're keeping our clients healthy as well. We don't want that exhaust or any of that excess dust or anything like that causing anybody to have a problem.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
Okay.
Yes.
So again, it goes back to the experience. By having those exhaust systems at each location, you're making it comfortable for everybody. So if somebody that's just coming in to get their hair done, they're not having to smell the nails, and vice versa. They're not having to smell the hair products.
Exactly.
You know, that's attention to detail. That's wanting to create a wonderful experience for your clients. And I love that you guys do that. Kristen, I'm going to ask you a question. Why did you want to do this? Why did you want to start and be a part of KC Lounge?
KC Beauty Lounge?
Sorry, KC Beauty Lounge. Yes, sorry.
Why did I want to be a part of KC Beauty Lounge? Well, first it would go to Cindy, that she's a fantastic role model. She's an inspiration. She's who I aspire to be. So, and she really puts that throughout the team. You know what I'm saying? That, like, you know, she sets the tone for all of us, and she makes this space where we can grow and we can better ourselves. and we chose KC Beauty Lounge, and specifically in this location.
Mhm.
One, we're learning every day how Oviedo is such a great community,
Yes.
you know, and then being here on the campus, a lot of people come here and they leave their families, they leave their friends, the place that they call home, and to have a place where they can come in and the girls here really make them feel at home. We care, you know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it's like we wanted in beauty at a college age, you know, a lot of it's education, a lot of it's like, you know, we don't want to rip people off. We want people to come in that's, I tried to box dye my hair and we're going to teach you how to better that, you know. So
Mhm.
it's such a unique space that we're in that we can really you know, care about the community
Which
that
is
we're in.
great. I
Yeah.
love that you want to get into the community, that you want to be involved in the community. And you guys have joined not only our chamber, but you've joined other local
Yeah.
places, and you're trying to get really involved in the community. And I think that
Yeah.
is fantastic.
And that's something that Cindy has taught me, you know, since kind of being my role model, is like, it's not just an always like, what can I get? What can I get? It's really giving.
Yes.
And we love to give back. We love to partner. You know, we believe that like what we put out, we will get back in tenfold, you know?
Mhm.
So it's just kind of, that was really important to us.
That's awesome. Now, speaking about your location, when people hear you're on the campus of UCF, some people go, "Oh,
It's a double-edged sword,
can I?"
Chris.
Yeah, it is a double-edged sword. But people immediately that are not on campus go, "Oh, can I enter the campus to go to KC Beauty Lounge?
Yeah.
Is there parking for KC Beauty Lounge?" Tell me a little bit about.
Well, I'm going to turn it back to you. Did you
Okay.
find parking today?
I did.
Did
Actually,
you?
like right in front of the building.
I mean, we can almost see his truck from
You
here.
could.
Yeah, exactly. So people think, like I said, double-edged sword. It's great for the students. We're right here next to the tower, so people
Mhm.
pass us all day long. So to tell a student we're right on campus, yes, we are. You can get to us by walking. But then for
That's
the
awesome.
outside community, they're like, ugh. So like we've tried to find the right lingo. We're starting to say across from the Additions Arena because
Mhm.
there are back ways. You don't have to come through.
Correct.
You don't need an ID. You don't go through a gate, you know? So
Correct.
we have street parking. We have 2 garages that are within a walking distance
Yes.
that you can park. You know, we offer parking passes when you come into the front.
Mhm.
So we try to make it as convenient as possible.
That's awesome.
And if anyone's ever worried, this is a great time of year, spring break, where it is a little slower right now
Yep.
with the students. Come and check us out.
Yeah. What has your experience been like with the East Orlando Chamber, Cindy? Has it been good, bad, ugly? In a nutshell, tell us what you got.
Well, in a nutshell, it's been wonderful. We really were embraced by the chamber in a very friendly, welcoming, I can say nurturing way. We joined knowing that we've had some difficult prior experiences with chambers in other areas, but I have to tell you, East Orlando really took us by the hand and led us on in a good path, really. We had a grand opening ribbon cutting, and so many members came and supported us, and the leadership and the committee chairs have really taken the time to show us the way and, you know, mentor us, and we really appreciate it. So.
Well, again, I want to go back to the attention to detail. Let's go to your ribbon cutting, your grand opening. The attention to detail for that event was incredible. I love what you guys did. You had something going on in each treatment room. You had your staff in each treatment room to explain what you did, to tell us, you know, what services you provide, to tell us how you provide the services. I mean, I learned so much here when I was here on that ribbon cutting. It's crazy. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know we could do that. I learned about sugaring. I didn't even know that existed. But there was little food, there was little games in each room. You guys really welcomed the community into your doors and really said, here, come get a big hug.
Yeah.
Really, seriously, that's what it felt like when I walked through the doors. I was like, I'm getting a hug.
Yeah, Kristen was very strategic in making that happen with the staff. We wanted everybody involved. We wanted to make sure, you know, one of our chamber partners, Mission Barbecue, we had them here.
Mhm.
We had a photo booth. We just wanted to make it a fun time, and we wanted people to really get to know us in a way that we're not your average full service salon. When you walk in, we want you to feel comfortable. We're not uppity at all. We're all
No.
down to earth. Just making it a really great experience. And I know we talked about it, but this was a dream of mine because as a woman in my mid-50s, yes, mid-50s, I wanted a place where I can do my nails, get my hair done, do the facial, maybe do some lashes, certainly, manicure the brows in one place. I didn't want every week to have to be going somewhere else and going and going and going. One place. You can start, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock on Saturdays, 9 o'clock during the week. And by 3 o'clock, you're ready to, show up and
Take on the
be the
world.
star.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
And that's in a nutshell.
That is it in a nutshell. Yeah.
Again, on their grand opening, they didn't have a red carpet. No. We couldn't have a red carpet. We had to have a pink carpet. That was kind of cool. Again, attention to detail. Creating an experience. That's what you're getting here. You're getting an experience. People say that, oh, you come here, you're getting an experience. And 9 times out of 10, it really isn't an experience. It's just some decor that they threw on the wall. Here, you're actually getting an experience. These folks here are here to make it, how do I say this, happy.
Yeah.
Make you
and
happy.
That's something to point out, Chris, that I feel sometimes it's hard to communicate or people get nervous. Our staff are trained. So throughout the whole process of, whether you're getting sugared, whether you're getting your nails done, how does that feel? Do you like this? Can we fix this? Sometimes you go to, maybe a nail salon and you can't communicate with the person doing your nails or you feel uncomfortable. We have it set up where it's an automatic, where if you're actually, can I have this or can I have this? It's not an uncomfortable situation.
I love that. I love that. So, Kristen, what do you want the folks to know about KC Beauty Lounge that you haven't said already and that's going to make them go, man, I want to go find that out?
Well, one thing while you said that popped in my head is consistency. When you come to KC Beauty Lounge, we will tell you when you walk in, this is how much you're going to pay. It's not a guessing game. It's not this month it's going to be $80 for my nails. Next month it may be $70. And then you're thinking, well, what did I get? It's not going to be that. Same with your hair. We have a little cute prescription card that they go through and tell you everything that you're going to get done. So there's no games. I think that is one thing that is important. And we try our hardest to not have anybody wait. We know time is important, time is money, and we want you to come in. You have a 10 o'clock appointment. We're ready for you at 10 o'clock.
I literally was going to touch on that because every time that I've been here, I watch somebody walk in the door and they are literally at the desk for not even a minute. I mean, I seriously have not seen anybody at the desk.
We actually don't have a waiting room in the front. And we did
don't.
that strategically. People are like, oh, where's your waiting room? We don't want you to have to wait. We have little loungy areas that you can hang out. We can bring your computer if you wanted to.
That's great.
But our goal is to not have people waiting,
You can get a wonderful mocktail while you're waiting also. I mean, they're fantastic here. So one other thing I want to kind of touch on a little bit is that this is welcoming for men and women, because when I walked in the door, I felt welcome. In some salons, when they're very female driven, it's like, whoa, I don't know if I should be in here. When I walked in here, I felt welcome.
Yeah. And that was also attention to detail, because we could have done the whole place pink, but we thought about that. How would that make a man feel? We have the New York room that's navy blue. We have the UCF room, which is black. Even our bathrooms, we really thought about it because we wanted a space that wherever you are, whomever you are, you feel comfortable.
I felt very, very comfortable in the Taj Mahal bathroom. That was excellent, by the way. Loved it. Well, I'm going to go back to our wonderful sponsor here, Awesome Tech, a veteran-owned company. Awesome Tech brings proven discipline, integrity, and expertise to cybersecurity. Their experienced security professionals help businesses stay protected against evolving cyber threats. Thank you, Awesome Tech, for sponsoring today's Testimonial Tuesday. Well, with that said, ladies, we're going to wrap this up and say goodbye to these wonderful people. I can't thank you enough for having me here and allowing me to experience this wonderful location. It is not a salon. It is a lounge. I love that you named it a lounge. Yeah. Fantastic. Before we turn off and say goodbye, is there any last minute things that either of you would like to say to the folks?
We just want to thank you, Chris and Reese, behind the camera, to be giving us this opportunity in East Coast Chamber.
East Orlando Chamber.
East Orlando Chamber. Oh, gosh. Sorry.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell. Anything you want to say?
That everyone should understand that KC Beauty Lounge was invented, put together, created out of a labor of love for self-care in individuals to look good and feel good.
It shows. It really does.
Thank you.
Well, thank you both very much for having us here today. We are ecstatic to learn about you, and we'll see you in probably 10 minutes when I get something done.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everybody.